y'all gonna be great on that field, you gotta have a why. You gotta have a reason for why you do what you do.
I said it in another session, and y'all young. Y'all weren't born, I was born in the 70s, right? So when I go to my grandma's house, this back in the day, y'all may not know about this, but I went to my grandma's house, right? My grandma would cook dinner, she had pictures of Martin Luther King all over the place. Like, for real, it was Jesus Christ, for real. It was Jesus Christ, Dr. Martin Luther King, flat out. A whole bunch of pictures of Dr. Martin Luther King. And my grandmother used to be like, yo, back in the day, they took school so serious because you couldn't go back then. And now, you guys got an opportunity here. You're in school and you're not taking it serious. So I just need you to do me one favor. Life's not a video game, guys. You don't get to repeat. And what I would hate for you to do is wake up at 30 and say, you know what? Man, I didn't take this experience, I didn't take it serious. So number one, all right? Number one, we're going to take it serious. On three, say, I'm going to take my life serious. On three. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to take my life serious.
What motivates you?
My family, but mostly my father and my grandmother. And my father because he was successful from just a little bit. My grandmother, the fact that she stuck with it and that she decided to go back to college at like around 50 years old. So to me, that's just extreme determination and leaves a little bit for me for excuses.
No, keep your hand up. Like, I ain't putting, no, let's do this. Put your hands down. Because I saw some cats, they smiling and playing. Like, they put their hand up because their boy put their, let's start all over here. For real, let's keep this one. For real, I want you to think about it and then for real, be real with me and raise your hand. Your grandma right now, still working. Shouldn't be working. Her grandma ain't got all the money she needs. Grandma can't go on vacation. Grandma's still trying to support some of the people in the family. She should be using her retirement check to cash herself out. She got to still take care of folks, buy folks stuff. Your dad might be in prison. Your dad ain't in your life. Mom working hard, and you really wish you could retire your mom. Listen, be careful before you wait. If that's you and you like 18, I wish I could put my mom in a different neighborhood. Raise your hand. No talking, guys. No talking. I'm up here for real. Put your hands down. Listen to me very closely. What you do not. Everything you do right now. Listen to me. Everything you do right now will determine. If you take care of your business now, you can get a scholarship to go to school for free. If you take care of your business right now, you can get a job as an engineer, a lawyer, whatever you want to do, teach, whatever you want to do, and you can come back and give back to your parents. I love it. My mom called me the other day like, your sister's pregnant. I'm like, how'd that happen? Like, I didn't know. Like, how'd that happen? My younger sister, like, she ain't in no relationship, nothing like that. I was like, what happened? So my mom was like, look, your sister need a car. Flat out. I was like, how much? Ain't no questions, how much? Let's go half on it. How much? I got you. My students come to me, 4.0 students. Mr. Thomas, I don't have no computer. I'm like, which one you want, a PC or a Mac? What you want? You want the 15-inch screen or 17-inch screen? You got a 4.0, what you want? Go to the store and pick it out, tell me how much it is. Are you hearing what I'm telling you? My students want to go study abroad. They want to go to Paris. They want to go to UK, London, and study in the summer. I'm like, look, let me see your grades. Your grades tight? I got you. Mr. Thomas, somebody called me today. The Lakers playing the Pistons. I want to go. How many tickets you need? I call a coach. I didn't call the players. I call a coach. Coach, I need 8 tickets. I got the city of Detroit on my back. I got my family on my back. I ain't playing no more. Some of y'all, if you do what you're supposed to do academically, you can take your family to another level. You're still in here playing. As a matter of fact, what bothers me is you trying to impress my dude next to you. He ain't even your grandma. You're trying to be funny in class for my man. You're trying to make my man think you cool, and your mom got to work 2 jobs. You give my man too much credit. You should be in class worried about your mama. That what I do academically is going to change my family forever. And you playing for your boy? You're not even going to, can I be real with y'all? Most of these cats you call your homie, you won't even know 10 years from now. I trust me when I tell you I went to high school. I know 2 cats from high school. My grandma's still in my life. My mama's still in my life. My sister's still in my life. I ain't got time to be impressing my man. I need to be impressing a woman that could have lost her life after me. I want you to step up. What are their GPAs? All your kids don't have 4.0, let's be honest. But they going to Paris and studying for the summer and getting 16 credits. I ain't stupid, y'all ain't over there studying the whole time. I know the professor, he ain't gonna be doing that kind of work. He over there enjoying himself. But my babies can't go because they from a certain socio-economic, I got it. I see what y'all doing, I got this. I paid attention, for real, I'm from the hood, I paid attention. I started looking at who told me no, they all had PhDs. And they all sat at the table and had power and control. So I said, let me go get my PhD so I can sit at the tables. When I sit at the tables, I'm gonna represent my babies from Detroit. They gonna get to go to England. Yeah, they gonna get to go to Australia and study. Yep, so this PhD ain't about what you think. I don't want nobody to call me doctor. I'm not interested. I'm about to sit at the tables. Sometimes in life, people don't become who they're supposed to be because there's no connection. Ask them, why do you come to class? Why are you here? If you got an education, who could you help? Who could you change? And y'all better hear what I'm telling you as I leave. This is so important.
What part of the video got your attention the most?
The part of the video that got my attention the most was when he talked about that he was homeless for 2 years. At a point in time I was, and I fought through, and I'm still here, and I'm on my way to graduate.
Watch this, guys. This is why I'm telling you this. Because if you don't take your life serious, somebody else may not take it serious, all right? Now, I'm not trying to dog all who out for not being in my life, but he didn't take my life serious. Right? It would be good to have my father in my life, but he wasn't there. So because my man wasn't there, it was like, yo, for real, he ain't gonna take me serious. If I'm gonna be successful, guess who's gonna have to take me serious? I gotta take me serious. So my teachers, they didn't take me serious. So my teachers, for real, they was like, for real, you're not smart, you're not really doing what you're supposed to do, you're not focused. They didn't take me serious. And so at some point, I had to grow up and take myself serious. Now, raise your hand, you in this room, you like, for real, E, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm coming to school, you know what I'm saying? I'm here on a regular basis, I'm going to class, but I ain't really taking it serious like that. Raise your hand for me, for real, I'm not taking it serious. This is not, shh, listen to me. It's not a time to talk, guys. It's not elementary school. Stay focused. I just ask you to raise your hand. You're not taking it serious, raise your hand. You're like, E, I'm really not taking it serious like I should. All right, good. So, from this day forward, I just need you to do me a huge favor. Take your time serious, take your education serious.
What part of Eric Thomas's video will you implement into your life?
Just to be determined and keep focused and just don't get distracted if you want to succeed.
I don't care what the media say about me. I don't want to talk to nobody. He hurt. And this is the problem I have with this generation, guys. Y'all not giving 120%. And guess what? It don't even bother you, but you can go play basketball and get 120. And when you open up a book, you can't get that same 120%. I'm not tripping that you play football and that you love the game, you're passionate about the game. And when you go out there, you're trying to murder them or you're trying to score. But why don't you do that academically? Why are you afraid when it's test time? You're afraid to come to school. You're afraid to take the test. When it's the spelling bee, you're afraid to stand up and be like, let me get that. Listen, I want y'all to have so much confidence. When the teacher asks about an algebraic equation, for real, y'all, I want y'all to just like, I got this. I want y'all to swag it out, like, call me. Like, for real, when the teacher's looking around like, who can I call on? Like, look at her like,
Question, comment.
Okay, I learned that perseverance is the key. In order to be successful, you have to continue to strive for excellence, and that's all you have to do if you want to be successful.
all right, sure. 2 Chainz. Did y'all know 2 Chainz was a college graduate? Did you know Wale was a college graduate? Do you know J. Cole is a college graduate? You know P. Diddy graduated from college? They got y'all thinking they just stupid and thought. No, they studying, they reading, they doing their homework, they doing their research. Guys, I need y'all in about 6 years. Put it in 6. The whole squad by himself with the flu. Can you do me a favor? That's all I'm asking y'all to do. Show up with your A game. Don't ever come to school again and give a teacher your B or your C game. When you play football or basketball, if you bring 120% academically, I dare you. And why am I daring you? Because I'm a high school dropout who got a 4-year degree, a master's degree, and I'm studying right now, finishing up on my dissertation. Listen to me. I never knew I could do this until I pushed myself. Some of y'all stuck in 3rd year. It's a Porsche. You a Porsche. You got greatness in you. You ain't no slouch. You got greatness in you. Everything you do, when you do it well. I dare you to get out of 3rd and put it in 4. I dare you to see what you can do. I dare you to go to school every single day, go to every single class, do every single assignment, be engaged in the classroom. I dare you to perform F-words.
What I decided to do, guys, I woke up every day and I took it 24 hours at a time. And let me tell y'all what I did. I got up, and that day I got up, I went back to school. Listen to me. I went back to college. I got kicked out with a 1.7 GPA, right? I went back to college after having my first child. Jalen was born July 20th, 1995. And when my man came out the womb, and I was in that room with my man, and I saw my man come out, the first person he looked at was me. And I said, you know what? My daddy wasn't there for me. His daddy wasn't there for him. And we about to break the cycle. I'm about to be in my son's life. I'm going to be a positive example for my son. And I'm going to give 120% from this day forward. And I went back to school. Hey guys, I went back to school August 23rd, 1995. And that semester I got a 3.5 GPA and I never saw another C a day in my life. I went to Michigan State and graduated with a 3.67. So my last one, listen to me guys, some of y'all in this room, you're not showing up, you're not giving 120%. And all I'm asking you to do before I leave, please, I'm asking you to show up to every class. I'm asking you to do every assignment. I'm asking you to take every test. I'm asking you to be engaged in the class. And I'm asking you to do me a favor. Show the whole wide world what Graham Pride is about. Show the whole wide world what Graham Pride is about. Show the whole wide world what Graham Pride is about. And do your best and be your best. And make sure you want it as bad as you want to breathe. Yo, it's your boy E.T.
Maestro music.
Michael Jordan, when he was a kid, dreamed about making the last shot. Kobe dreamed about making the last shot. And the greats, they just don't put up the first, the second, the third. But what I've learned about the greats is that they understand it's a sense of urgency that once the clock goes out, it's a W or an L. There is no middle ground. You either win or you lose.